The journey thus far brought the pack to various spots within the sanctified district. The Hawthorne Manor, where the passing of their young heir was the final straw that enforced a call to hunt by the Radiant Church. An abandoned church of blasphemy and repose to 3 experiments of man's creation, but encased in eldritch magics. The marketplace, troubled with the kidnapping of a young woman and an ambush within the vacuous night, brought the pack to where they stood. The entryway for the sewers below, where the mystery continued. Journals that tell the vague story of a man in love with a woman whom he had a child with, but more in love with progressing his research, pushing himself from the needs and wants of his love, and to seclude himself away for years. A man now consumed by the need to reach perfection through any means, unaware of the evils he brought into this material plane, lost now to the madness of eldritch knowledge. As the party looked down at the manhole cover that covered far more than just the brown, still water below, unease grew. They know a creature is down there, but knew not of how many. Ghosts of the parasitic souls that refused to pass on lurked in the shadows, latching themselves onto party members, draining them of their life essence. The discovery of bodies in an attempt to escape, prisoners who faced terrible trials only to be met with the release of death and forgotten to all. Traps triggered, the unlocking of a mechanical door heard echoing throughout the tunnels, the low growls of 2 demented and twisted hounds blocking the way forward. The pack turned to another door instead, and behind this door was a similar darkness, that of a creature that attacked Amelie and kidnapped a woman. Stepping forward, the pack ran into several experiments. Limbs of metal, eyes covered with a vertical axe-like protrusion, their screams and wails that filled the echoed sounds of the waterway, bringing members to succumb to madness. Callisto, suffering the worst as the madness compiled onto her, awakening her maddened mind to realize how much further she could push herself, letting the shadows strengthen her farther beyond she thought possible. As the creature within the darkness runs away yet again, the pack is eager to catch it and bring it to its end, stopping the murderer once and for all. In this process, another trap was triggered, unlocking a new door with a ravenous monstrosity awakening, and began searching the narrow halls and dank tunnels for prey to catch and kill. Swiftly spotted by Avine, she banished the beast in a flash, giving the pack enough time to grab the body of the recently slain abductor and run to the exit before a new enemy returns with a vengeance. Reaching the exit with just enough time, an unsettling noise of quickly approaching stomps, metal banging into stone walls, and the whirring of mechanisms spinning their way, they scurried up the ladder before a spray of bullets shot out of the manhole as they quickly closed it again. From there, the party walked to the church, ready to claim their rewards and close the end of this night. The church was locked. The eldritch night still at hand, nothing would open these doors without destroying them. They sat and waited through it. The abductor spewing its guts onto the streets of Luyarna. Rings, a scroll, pieces of cloth. But most notably, a half-elven woman, suspected to be the one heard screaming in the marketplace. What bothered the pack more was her limbs being intact. This was a clear sign that something was off. Catherine looks down at the hands of this malformed cursed blood. No nasty claws. Humanoid, in fact. And it dawned on them then. This was not the beast. Still, they rest until the morn, and knocked harder again, this time receiving an answer. They proceeded inside and ensure both beings get properly put at rest by the noble Amelie. Then, they walk back to the sewers below.